Have you ever noticed men who seem to compete with women? What drives certain men to adopt traits traditionally associated with femininity?
It's like me 12 years old.
Sorry.
You should be.
Stop making a scene.
Is it societal pressure, personal preference, or something else entirely? How do these behaviors affect their relationships with women and other men?
You mean when you moved me in here and treated me like I was some kind of hostage?
Honestly, what do you think?
Are they perceived differently by society? It's a phenomenon that's more common than you might think, and I want to shed some light on it. Here are 9 signs that your man might be competing with you. Sign number 1, earrings. Earrings, especially big diamond studs, have traditionally been associated with femininity and are often seen as a form of adornment that enhances one's appearance. In many cultures, wearing earrings has been more common among women as a way to accentuate their beauty and femininity. So when a man starts sporting both earrings, it can raise eyebrows because it goes against traditional masculine norms. It might suggest that he's more interested in aesthetics and being perceived as attractive, which are traits typically associated with femininity. Now, it's important to note that fashion and personal style are evolving, and there's nothing inherently wrong with men wearing earrings if that's what they enjoy. However, in the context of this discussion, it's worth considering whether this choice reflects a deeper desire to align with feminine ideals of beauty and aesthetics. Sign number 2. Flashy behavior. Flashy behavior, like being excessively ostentatious or flamboyant, can often be associated with seeking attention and admiration, traits that are more commonly attributed to feminine behavior. When someone is overly flashy, it's like they're trying to stand out and be noticed, which are characteristics often associated with femininity and societal norms. In many cultures, women are encouraged to be visually appealing and attract attention through their appearance and demeanor. So when a man exhibits flashy behavior, it can sometimes be interpreted as a desire to adopt traits traditionally associated with femininity, to garner admiration, or to compete for attention in social settings. Now, it's essential to remember that personal style and expression vary widely among individuals, and there's no one-size-fits-all definition of masculinity or femininity. However, his flashy behavior may indicate a desire to assert himself in ways traditionally associated with femininity, such as being visually striking or captivating. Sign number 3, shoe obsession. When a guy has an excessive number of shoes, it can raise eyebrows because traditionally, it's not seen as a typically masculine trait. The obsession with collecting shoes, especially to the extent of having more shoes than one's partner, can be perceived as an attempt to show off or assert dominance in terms of style and fashion. In many cultures, men are often expected to be more practical and less concerned with material possessions, especially when it comes to items like shoes. So when a man displays a keen interest in collecting numerous pairs of shoes, it can challenge traditional notions of masculinity. Furthermore, having a vast collection of shoes can be seen as a way to draw attention to oneself and to project a certain image or status. However, some men may genuinely have a passion for collecting shoes, unrelated to any desire to compete with their partner or assert dominance. Sign number 4, splitting bills. When a man insists on splitting bills evenly, it can be indicative of a mindset that doesn't prioritize traditional gender roles or notions of chivalry. In many cultures, the expectation is that men will take on the role of provider and protector, while women may take on more nurturing or domestic responsibilities. By advocating for a 50-50 split, a man may be signaling that he sees himself and his partner as equals in the relationship. However, this attitude can also be interpreted as a lack of appreciation for the efforts and sacrifices typically associated with traditional femininity. Women historically have taken on the role of caregivers, often making sacrifices in their careers or personal lives to support their families. When a man insists on splitting bills equally, it can suggest disregard for these traditional roles and responsibilities. Sign number 5, arguing with women. When a man engages in frequent arguments with women, it can indicate a desire to assert dominance or control in the relationship. Instead of fostering open communication and mutual understanding, constant arguments can create tension and conflict, undermining the foundation of a healthy relationship. Arguing with a partner, especially in a confrontational or combative manner, suggests an unwillingness to compromise or listen to the other person's perspective. Furthermore, constant arguing can be emotionally exhausting and damaging to both parties involved. It creates a cycle of negativity and resentment, making it difficult to maintain trust and intimacy in the relationship. Sign number 6. Walking ahead. When a man consistently walks ahead of his partner, it can indeed signal a desire to assert dominance or superiority. Walking ahead may be a subconscious way of seeking attention or trying to be the center of focus in public settings. This behavior can reflect an inflated ego or a need to be perceived as the leader or dominant figure in the relationship. By positioning himself ahead of his partner, he may be trying to assert his authority or demonstrate his perceived superiority. Moreover, walking ahead can create a sense of imbalance or inequality in the relationship dynamics. Sign number 7. Long hair and nails. When a man prioritizes keeping his hair long and nails manicured, it can indicate a strong interest in personal grooming and aesthetics, often associated with feminine traits rather than traditional masculinity. Long hair and well-maintained nails are commonly perceived as feminine attributes in many cultures. Historically, these grooming practices have been more closely associated with women, who often invest time and effort into enhancing their physical appearance. For a man to exhibit such grooming habits suggests a departure from conventional gender norms and a willingness to embrace characteristics typically associated with femininity. This may include a desire to appear more attractive or aesthetically pleasing, aligning with societal standards of beauty that are often imposed on women. However, some men may simply enjoy experimenting with different styles and expressing their unique personalities through their appearance, regardless of societal gender norms. Sign number 8. Gossiping. When a man engages in gossiping behavior, it can raise some eyebrows and suggest a departure from traditional masculine norms. Gossiping is often associated with stereotypical feminine behavior, as women are sometimes perceived as being more inclined to discuss personal matters, relationships, and social dynamics in detail. Men, on the other hand, are typically expected to prioritize topics related to work, sports, or other masculine interests in their conversations. Excessive gossiping may indicate a lack of discretion or maturity in social interactions. Sharing sensitive information or discussing others' personal lives without their consent can be seen as disrespectful and untrustworthy behavior, regardless of gender. Gossiping can lead to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and damaged reputations, ultimately eroding trust and undermining the integrity of interpersonal connections. Sign number 9. Attention-seeking. Excessive attention-seeking behavior in a relationship often reflects underlying emotional complexities. Individuals who constantly seek validation may harbor deep-seated insecurities or unresolved issues from past experiences. This persistent need for attention can create imbalance and strain in the relationship, as one partner may feel overwhelmed or suffocated by the other's demands for validation. These 9 signs can serve as crucial indicators to assess your relationship dynamics. It's not just about identifying them in your partner, but also understanding if there's a balance of energies between both of you. If you possess a lot of masculine energy, finding someone who complements that with feminine energy can create a harmonious balance. Ultimately, it's about finding a partner who cherishes and respects you, rather than viewing you as competition. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy the content, please show your support by clicking the like button and subscribing to this channel. Stay tuned for more empowering content on the She Believes channel. Until next time, believe in yourself and keep shining.